Hello guys, welcome to our second class this week. I hope you watched the video already about the Persian Gulf War so you can have an idea about this war. In this war participate Iraq, Kuwait, and USA. Yes, USA went to war again, but this time to help this little country of Kuwait. Here I have a map so you can have an idea why they call it that way, Persian Gulf War. Here we have the Persian Gulf, see? And here we have Iraq, and here we have Kuwait. So, Iraq wanted to get Kuwait's oil, and by this, Iraq could take control of other countries in that region. And this way, the oil of the world. Of course, USA did not want this to happen, so they sent troops. And then in January 1991, they sent planes to bomb Iraq's capital, which is Baghdad. After a few days, the troops freed Kuwait and the war ended. This war lasted only 5 weeks. Yes, 5 weeks. It was a very short war, but they got what they wanted. Okay, Iraq could not take Kuwait's oil. Now we are going to continue with this other topic. Do you know what a 9/11 means? This is a date. Do you know what happened in this date? United States, they got attacked by this man over here. Do you know who that guy is? In the early 90s, Osama bin Laden, he got this organization called Al-Qaeda to support the Muslims. During a time, this group fought against the Soviet Union, and later they said they were at war with the US. Al-Qaeda is known as a group of terrorists. These people use violence to cause fear. They attacked USA many times since 1998. They bombed and destroyed embassies and warships. They destroyed this, actually they attacked this embassy in Kenya and in other countries too. Now let's see the meaning of the date I was asking. The 9/11. I told you this was a date. 9 is the number of this month, September. That's why on September 11, 2001, Al-Qaeda terrorists attacked, and they used commercial airplanes to attack the World Trade Center in New York City and also the Pentagon in Washington, D.C. Here, these two towers, they used to call it Twin Towers because they were the same, they were equal, see? This was the World Trade Center. The World Trade Center is a place that supplies businesses with access to international trades. Oops, wait. Here. So, the day of the attack, right here, see, the planes crashed into the buildings. So, more than 3,400 people died that day, and the two towers collapsed. These two towers went down. Now you know, and you can connect the dots that United States were in trouble with Iraq since here, okay, because they helped Kuwait, so they were in trouble, and this terrorist group did all this. The United States president and its allies have declared a war to terror. Al-Qaeda is located in Afghanistan. So in 2001, United States and its allies invaded Afghanistan, and by 2003, United States went to war yet again. This time again against Iraq and terrorism. The United States president in that time, George W. Bush. Remember we were talking about George Bush, and I was like the father, because George W. Bush, this one here, is the son. He told people, he told Americans and, well, everybody in the world, that he would continue fighting terrorists throughout the world. So after this attack and the invasion of the USA, the post-war period was worse, actually. More people died, innocent people, and in the airport, security was tighter. There's a list of things you cannot take anymore. They even tell you the amount of some liquids you can take. I think you cannot have gum or something. And they have this surveillance system. They have cameras everywhere, in the parks, in the subways, on the streets. They are all connected some way, so they can check who is walking on their streets. So now you know, if you go to the US, you have to think about this. Somebody's watching. I hope you have learned something of interest today. Okay, guys, be safe. Have a nice weekend and see you soon.